Hi, I'm with Nick from Shout Out fourth time.
Yeah,
How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So how is going your tour so far?
Pretty good. It's like just a short tour. We started in New York for the CMJ Music Festival and did 4 shows and 3 DJ sets in 4 days. It was pretty intense. And then now we're just making our way back across Canada, back home where we live. And it's been good so far.
And tonight in Montreal at the Saint. And you guys started as a punk rock band. Why you changed for electro?
Well, the band itself didn't really start as a punk band, but all of us that are in the band used to play in punk bands and rock bands and stuff like that. And I think kind of what happened was myself and Lyle were both sort of really getting into synthesizers and getting into electronic music. And my friend Jason, who was also really getting into synth stuff and electronic stuff. And we started DJing and we're really enjoying electronic music. And we wanted to try to just make a live band that was doing that kind of thing. And what our intention really was to have a band that was playing electro and techno and house music, but just because of the kind of background we had.
Okay, no problem.
The kind of background we had, it wound up that it still sort of sounded like a rock band and a punk band. So really the intention has always been to make electronic music and I guess one of the reasons why we wanted, beyond just the fact that we were getting into electronic music and really enjoying it, we also wanted to kind of get it out of our comfort zone of playing in rock bands and doing the same thing that we had been doing for a long time. We've done a lot of touring in our other punk bands and rock bands and stuff like that. And it was just like time for something new and interesting to keep us excited about music. And now it's a full-on obsession. It's all we do. All we do is obsess over the synths and programming the drums and stuff like that.
And playing live music, electro with mix of rock too.
Totally. And I think that doing what we're doing now, even though the music is a lot different from where we originally were coming from, it's still it's the same kind of energy that we were trying to go for with our punk bands. Get everybody into it and excited and moving around. With dance music and electronic music, it's the same idea, and I think it translates really well to both crowds, to like electronic music crowds and to like the rock kind of crowds that come to see us. I think it crosses over nicely because everybody's still going into that same energy. It's fun thing to play.
Yeah. And are you planning to do a second album soon? Yeah,
actually we've been in the studio for the last 6 months. This is the only tour that we've done since, actually we haven't done a full-on tour for about a year. We've done a few short trips, like a week at a time kind of thing, or a few one-offs, but for the last 6 months, basically since June 1st until now, we've just been in the studio working on the new album, and it's pretty much done. There's 3 songs and stuff, it's all recorded, and we're pretty excited about it. It's been nice having that much time to spend on just making an album.
So when exactly do you know?
It will come out in March. It's going to be a while still. We still have to get it mastered and get all the artwork done and make sure we do it properly. We have a new 12-inch single that we just put out last week that we're sort of touring on right now. So we do have a new single out. That's the first single from the album. And there might be a couple more before the album.
Yeah, that's in the end, it's your friend. That's in your
Yeah, that's
EP. Can we talk about it a bit?
Yeah, it's a lot of our songs are kind of deal with, lyrically it kind of deals with subjects that are a little bit touchy and kind of has a sort of bummer kind of real aspect to it. That's, I don't know. We're playing up-tempo dance music, but all the lyrics are pretty much like about being in debt and having problems.
Okay.
and this is another one of those. And the idea behind that song that we just released is that you always know that your enemies are out to get you, but it hurts way worse when it's someone as close as your friend. And the lyric is, well, I don't know if I can swear. It's, in the end, it's your friends, basically, that will stab you in the back. Is essentially the gist of it, with a few more like curse words in there. And the 12-inch itself is a split with Sansarak, who is on our record label that we run, and so we do a song, he does a song, and then we remix each other.
And your label, it's Normal's Welcome Records.
Yes.
So how many artists do you have on this label?
There's us, currently active right now, there's us, Sansarak, Stereo Image, who we're on tour with. That's pretty much.
Why you choose the name Shout Out 4 times?
Well, originally the idea was that we would be, when we started the band, we didn't really know what it was going to be. We just sort of like, let's see what happens. And the idea was, it was mostly our friends that were coming to see us, and it would be like us giving shout outs to our friends. Hey, just naming everyone we saw of our friends in the audience and stuff like that. And that was going to be the idea when we first started the band. And then as the band sort of came together and we actually figured out what was going on, we wound up with 2 drummers and four guys who were playing tons of keyboards and basses and stuff like that. The band just seemed kind of over the top and ridiculous, and we were like, it's a silly band anyway, let's just keep adding it. I don't know. And some days we like the name, some days we're like, why did we do that? Why did we call it that? Who knows?
Good, thank you very much, and have a good show tonight.
In the end, there's your friends that will fuck you over. This is it. Watch out. We come from Everton, Alberta, Canada, the frozen fucking suburb of the West.